Hi, I'm Paula at Tri-State Sewing and Quilting, and I was just going to show you how to use the needle threader. So you have it as high as it goes, and then this goes around like this, go in, and then it goes right through. Isn't that slicko? All right, now I'm going to take my needle down button right here. Now I'm going to touch it again, and it pulls up a little bit of thread, and that's all you need when you start sewing. You ready? So let me get my foot by myself here. And I have green thread on top with khaki. This should work okay. So we do have speed control here. This is as slow as you can go. So if you're teaching a beginner how, this is a great feature. And sometimes we all need to go a little slower, right? We have reverse right here. No, actually I said that wrong. This is reverse. I just touched the button that does it's start and stop button. So I'm going to do this again. When you stand it, so it's different than when you're sitting. There's the reverse, okay? And again, this is our start and stop button. So if I'm going to go fast or if I want to go slow. It's nice to have those options, huh? When we get to the end here, we can do a little reverse. And then, or I could also step in the foot control, okay? So now when I'm done, I cut that. Now let me see if I can see like that, okay? Okay, now we do have pressure control up here. This has an open arm, and we do have drop feed dogs in the back. So if you're going to do free motion sewing, you can do that. It comes with, I'm going to show you the accessories it comes with. I'm going to lay them out here so you can see them. So it does have a one-step buttonhole, and it goes on like that. Comes with a couple of needles. This is nice that it has, you can sew buttons on with it. Blind hem and top stitch. Decorative and applique. And then a zipper foot right here. And then there's a couple of different spool caps. There's one, the small one there, plus you have a medium and a large. Some bobbins. A twin needle spool pin, which goes right there. A seam ripper when you mess up, okay? There's actually a brush to brush it out, or the seam ripper right in there. 2-in-1, huh? And then there's a tiny screwdriver that comes with to unscrew this, like say if you need to clean it. But we do recommend you bring it in. Now this is a dealer exclusive machine. It's called the Elite for Singer, and it's the CE677. And we do have in stock currently. This is a quilt guide that you can slip on in the back here. The shank, you push it in there. And it's kind of friction. So there you go. That would be how that goes in there, okay? So I'm going to put these back in here, but I probably should do another one so you show you how to sew on a button. Again, this is blind hem and top stitch. Applique, there's cut out on the back side there for applique. Our zipper foot. Can you see the zipper foot? Like that, okay? And then our one-step buttonhole. Actually, it goes this way because you put the button in the back right here. You clamp that in there, and then that goes on the machine. And so I'm going to take this back off. This is your quilt bar if you want to do straight line quilting. And I think first, I'm going to take this foot off. That there's a button in the back that snaps the feet off. I want to show you the one-step buttonhole. So you snap that on, and then there's a lever underneath here that you pull down, and it says you push it. Get your thread out of the way. I should have grabbed the scissor to have. I guess I could cut off the extra right there. Okay, so buttonhole. This actually is on 0 there. This is there's 4 modes in here. We got 1, which is utility. 2 is decorative stitches and buttonholes. Wow. There is 1 buttonhole here, but then you can type in different buttonholes to do more. Then we have mode 3, more decorative stitches, and mode 4 is alphabets. So it does quite a bit. It's quite a value for $450, huh? when you're done, it stops. Take it out of there. Made a beautiful buttonhole. So here is your buttonhole right here, okay? And I think I'm going to quickly grab my snipper. We sell snippies in the store. So this is something we sell a lot. It's the snippies. We now have them by Pfaff. But you can just take and trim your threads off with that quickly. We also have buttonhole cutters to cut that buttonhole for you inside there. I wish I'd remembered a button. I do maybe have some in the drawer here. Because it'd be fun to show you how to sew on a button too, right? I know I have a whole bunch of buttons here in just a minute. Here we go, right over here. So there's 2-hole and 4-hole, but this will sew them on that are flat buttons. So here is a flat button for you to see. And now I'm going to take this buttonhole foot off. And again, there's a lever on the back side to snap it off. And I'm going to put on the button foot. This is one that comes with some machines. And this one happens to come with this Singer Elite. Okay, so with my little demo here. And of course you would use thread to match. You line that up. Now we need to go to zigzag. And I'm going to slow it down a little bit here. We also need to set your width. So here's my width up here, and I can move it down, but you also have to be checking this. So as it comes over, and the other thing I need to do is put this on 0. Okay, it doesn't go to 0, but we could also drop the feed dogs to do that, okay? So I'm going to just, and I'm going to sew that a few times. That's probably enough. Okay, so now when I'm done with that, now you could cut it off right there, or you could take a needle and thread it to the back so you get it nice and neat. But isn't that a great way to sew on your buttons if a button falls off? So I'm just trimming the thread off for now so it makes it neater. Isn't that nice? Okay. What else do you want to see? I guess I'd like to play with it a little bit. I'm going to use the applique or the decorative foot, which is, it's called number A. And it's cut out on the back side here. I'm going to put that one on. And then I'm going to go to a different mode. So actually, I see a stitch on number 2, and I'm going to go to, it's stitch 07. Okay, I'm going to try that one. That's kind of a fun stitch. Ready? So it's like a scallop with a blanket stitch in there. Oh, we could go faster. Of course, I think I need to find a microphone. Okay, so I got that done. I'm going to show you now. Oh, that turned out really pretty. Or cute. What would you say? Isn't that neat? All right. Should I do a couple more stitches here? There is an overcast on here if you don't have a serger, and that would be on number 10. And this will go up to 7 for the width. That's nice if you can change the width. 7 is quite a bit bigger than 5, huh? So it depends upon how much body your fabric has to what width you go. I'm going to bring this back down. So you can see a variety of width. And I'm going to bring it back down. It's really a nice stitch. And I'm going to bring it down a little bit more here. And I don't know if I'm paying attention how straight I'm sewing. But that's something you need to be paying attention to when you're sewing something. Like straight. Okay. So I varied my width when I did that stitch. But that's an overcast stitch that looks similar to the serger. If you didn't have a serger. Feet just snap off. So I'm going to put on number F, and that's like for blind hem or for top stitch. And I'm looking to see what stitch I'd use that for. There's some really pretty stitches in here. I'm not sure if I have a great idea to do this. Maybe I'll just fold up the fabric in the back here and do an edge stitch with it, okay? So we're going to go back to straight stitch to do that. And we can make the stitches longer, and we can also move the needle over, which is a nice feature. Yes, I really like that feature. Okay, that's not the stitch I thought. Just a minute here. Let me try this again. I want to go over farther. Yep, there you go. I can only go over that far. There we go. This looks like it's a quilt stitch. But then I should have had clear thread on top. I'll have to try that again later. Let's see here once. Oh, I know, because I'm in the 2 mode. I'm going to go back to number 1, okay? And then I've got straight stitch. Let's try this one. And of course, now I got to screw this over because I was trying to use this foot for a guide. Maybe I'll use a different piece, huh? All right, so if you were going to do this on the edge of something, like a top stitch or whatever. Yeah, that makes a nice edge stitching, huh? Thanks for watching. Somebody's coming.